Bucks Cup more.
That's the more important part.
Yeah.
So, talk to me about swimming.
Alright.
What got you into swimming in the first place?
So, basically, like, my mom, like, wanted me to, like, be able to swim just to go on vacation and stuff, and then, like, so she took me to the Y to get into lessons, and then lessons turned into swim team, and then swimming. I was doing a bunch of other sports, didn't really like them, and then plus swimming just kind of like took up more time, so other sports like kind of got bumped out. So yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're, from my experience with you, you're a fairly athletic person?
Yeah.
Like, so would you say that swimming was your first choice because you liked it more than the others?
Yeah, like I personally didn't like that like ball sports like say soccer and basketball, cuz like I kind of like swimming where it's just kind of like you just get up and go, where it's like those sports it's like there's more strategy into them, and swimming is just about like personal like achievement, and like it's pushing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
talking about pushing yourself, I was looking at that video that you sent me.
Yeah.
And it's pretty intense. Let me bring it up because
yeah.
and I brought it up perfectly well. Let's throw it here. So, just right there, what are you thinking before you take that dive in?
I was probably just thinking like getting after this first 25, like the first length of the pool, just like get ready to sprint. Like I don't know, just like seeing, and also just feeling out like my competition of the race, like seeing how see how fast I need to go for the rest of the race. Like it all kind of just hits you there. It's
Do you have a pre-race ritual before this?
I might just do like jump around a little bit, just kind of stretch it out, just like think about how my race is gonna go.
I assume from practice you have a plan ahead of time then.
Yeah.
As to, does your coach help you with that plan?
Not really. I'd say it's like more personal. It's just like how my mood, and it's like I know how to get myself into the zone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So would you say that, like I know a lot of other athletes say that mood affects them greatly in sports?
Yeah.
So would you say that that's a huge thing in swimming?
Yeah, I'd say it definitely does. And for me, it's also like whether if I focus on technique and like pushing off the wall with a lot of force, or like going into a turn very powerfully. So yeah.
Okay. What's it feel like when you first hit the water? Because I can see some of these guys just touching in. Is it like, does it bring an aspect to the race, like the race is on, or you know?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, all right, here we go. You know, like let's get after it. Like,
how important is this first dive?
I've gone better with my dives, but like I'd say overall, I'd say it's pretty important. But then like I don't know, I just kind of the race is like a puzzle piece, and you can't complete it without all of the pieces tied like connected. So yeah.
Got it. So as puzzle pieces, is it like each lap? Because like I assume like there's a lap, then there's a touch and the push off.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like there's the start, and then it's how you're swimming like in the middle of the pool. Then it's like how fast you're going into the turn, and then like if you come out of the turn fast, and then it's like again, it's kind of like repeat, like swimming, turn, swimming, and then finish is like almost as important, is basically as important as the dive.
It's interesting. Okay, let's put a little bit more. So right here, so this front stroke.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone's sort of in the same pace right now.
Yeah.
Do you ever get like outpaced very quickly, or?
Not really. Like it's so the 100 yard freestyle is like it's a sprint event, so everyone mostly goes like the same speed, and like the first 25, it's hard to tell where a race who could win a race like after the first 25. So yeah, like it's just like everyone's attacking with the same speed, everyone's going all out, and then it's just a matter of like in that later part where your head is at the turns, and later in the race how hard you're gonna push yourself.
Do you ever miss a breath, like, because you know how you have to do 1, 2, and
Yeah.
then up?
Yeah, that's the other thing, is like the less you breathe, the faster you go, and it's also about timing. Like you don't want to breathe right before a turn, so sometimes like if I'm really desperate, like I'll breathe right into a turn, or like I'll breathe right after the